Hi there, this is Johnine McDowell from Spring, Texas. This is my latest adoptive cat, Harry Potter, and my old friend, Chewy, who's been with me for 13 years, and another cat adopted from the Houston SPCA, Bristol Myers, and her BFF, also from the Houston SPCA, Lily. I have been retired from teaching for 2 years now, and during those 2 years, I've spent a lot of time at the Houston SPCA as a volunteer, an educator, and a foster parent for cats and dogs. I have always been fond of cats, but I guess my second most favorite animal would be chickens. And as part of my science classroom, I always hatched baby chicks every year in the incubator, and I never cease to be amazed at how animals always seem to gravitate toward the children who are most needy of attention. While we look at a few of these other photos, I'd just like to tell you about my work with the Houston SPCA because it has been a very rewarding job. As a volunteer, I've gone through several different types of training to work in the cattery at the SPCA, to lead tours through the SPCA, and to be a foster parent to animals that are sick or injured or immature. But I would like to say that my most important job there as a volunteer is to help clients, prospective adopters who come in, to try to help them find the right cat for their family situation. Now that involves a lot of talking and a lot of listening. Sometimes people come in wanting one thing and they leave with something entirely different because they find out that what they thought of a certain animal may not always be particularly true, and they simply just fall head over heels in love with something else. But it's my job to make sure that children understand their responsibility in being part of an adoptive family, and that adults understand about the best care for a cat or a puppy or a hamster or a gerbil. But as a volunteer in the cattery, I most often work with clients who are there to adopt a cat. So I hear lots of stories because in interviewing them, I like to hear about what kind of animals they have at home and what kind of animals they might have had in the past, what kind of animal they're looking for. And so it's just a natural progression to begin to hear animal stories. Like my story about Harry Potter that you see in this picture. He came to us with an upper respiratory infection that took weeks and weeks and weeks and months to cure. And when that time was up, we just simply couldn't give him back to the SPCA. Here's his adoption picture. And this is Harry Potter in a trip to Nashville, Tennessee at Christmas time to see his first snow. I just want to assure you that all of the cats and kittens you have seen in these pictures have found their forever home. Hi, my name is Johnine McDowell, and I'm applying for the Purina Cat Chow Correspondent. And this is my unique idea of how to go about that job. I'd like to propose that we take the RV that belongs to my husband and I and turn it into the Purina Cat Chow RV. That way we have a perfect place to conduct interviews and for me to work from as we travel the country. Come on inside now and let's take a look around. This particular recreational vehicle is 37 feet long, which makes it able to accommodate a very comfortable living space, a nice size kitchen space with a full-size refrigerator, and a nice area for conducting interviews and perhaps for working on my computer with my Facebook, Twitter, and the blog that I keep up with. It definitely has all the comforts of home. And we have adequate storage space to accommodate everything that we need for a long trip. I'm especially fond of reading in bed in this RV because of all the nice lighting we have. I guess you can tell that some of our pets are accustomed to traveling in the RV. And we've also brought along a number of different foster animals with us when we have to go somewhere. Our German Shepherd dog, for example, always likes to sit right there in his basket between the driver and the passenger seat. And most cats, like Harry Potter here, for example, easily get accustomed within about the first 15 miles. Love to look out the windows. Harry makes a great decoration himself, but I was also thinking this would really lend itself well to decorating in a cat type of theme with pillows and photographs and that sort of thing. My husband is a great driver. I am an excellent navigator, and we have been around and through many of the major cities of the United States, and I can't remember ever getting lost for too long of a time. And just think what it would look like completely painted in the logo of Purina Cat Chow. And in conclusion, this is the view I would love to have out of the front window of the RV as we're traveling across the United States in the Purina Cat Chow RV.